Methylene blue. I'm into life extension, by the way, forever. And I believe that life extension is practical as well as you are what you eat, right? Right. I've been doing this for a long time. Life extension, the practical scientific approach. I was inspired by Dirk Pearson and Sandy Shaw a long time ago. As new things arrived like TA65s and other unique things like, well, methylene blue and all the vitamins, all the minerals, all the herbs, everything. It's quite cool. Like vitamin K2. Little bit of a tummy, but oh well, nobody's perfect, right, Beja? Of course. So, and the sun emits certain soft rays in the gigahertz range which extend telomeres. Anyway, I'm going to talk. Is that okay with you? Good, I'm glad. Oh, it's about 100 and some odd degrees outside, but I keep cool with a garden hose. Process of evaporation. So, it's amazing what a bunch of humans can do and build incredible things over time, of course. Like buildings and machinery, planes, aircraft, spacecraft, all kinds of things. This thing here, this container, it's truly interesting to know that. So, I guess I'm a realist, I suppose. Okay. I know the Twin Towers exactly how they fell when I first seen them build it on a documentary a long time ago. You don't build buildings like that with little hasps of whole floors and have things buckle out. No. The Twin Towers collapsed exactly as they found out they collapsed, okay? No bombs, no weapons, nothing like that. So, a lot of people have reality comprehension disorder and don't even know they're ass from a hole in the ground kind of thing. I'm sorry, but that's true. Like religion was created a long time ago and grew because people fear death and that all kinds of rules and strange behavior patterns were put in Bibles. You got all these characters making money, pastors and priests and all this nonsensical gibberish. So people get programmed and all that, okay? They get programmed and pray and all this crazy shit, okay? Whereas positive thinking and humanity is better than religion, for Pete's sake. And gay, transsexual, all of that is normal. Normal stuff, okay? You get alpha males like Donald Trump and other psychopathic killers that take you and lead you around in your country and do this and do that. And all that kind of bullshit. It's just nonsensical stuff. Countries are just tribes of people. Can't hard to believe that the USA used to have an issue with people that were in the sun too long and over from Africa. Wow. That blew me mind. I'm Canadian, by the way. And I was born in an environment where I wasn't taught religion, thank God, or hatred or other crazy things. Everybody's equal. Oh, I'm a realist. Good. I'm happy about that. I'm very happy. I like exploring ancient machinery and stuff, of course. That's how I got in the H effect, promoted by scientists, not me. But it's something I might continue. Oh, anti-gravity does exist, okay. With antimatter and other unique, exotic systems. What I'm doing is primitive compared to what they're doing. I could make something move and all that, so what? Or vegetate or fall apart. Nothing fancy about that. But anyway, what else do I want to talk about? Global warming. Global warming is going to be a serious issue. It's going to be cold and rain and hot and fires all over the place, as indicated by the Earth. Okay, what's going on in the media, like Maui and China and other places. Canada, a couple of years ago, had 120 degrees in the interior. People died. Many people died. It goes on. And of course, you can deny it, you know. It's called global fire, almost. You can check out whatever I say on Wikipedia, okay? It's more of a neutral area. It's not plagued by reality comprehension disorder, people. I suggest you look up on Wikipedia. You know, humans make up all kinds of nonsensical stuff in their head and believe it themselves. There's going to be marvelous cures and things with diseases and all that. The vaccine was a mistake. You know, it's they're trying to improve it, but anyway, I never took it. I don't take vaccines. Right, right. So, sexuality and all that. You know, it's wrong to do this and that. It's all this religious garbage that's been programmed in humans' heads forever. So they get all upset and commit suicide, go on rampages and go berserk and all that. You know. It's another area I study quite intensively, sexuality and sexual energy and all that. So that's all normal. Come on. Come on, you clowns. Sorry to call you clowns, but you are, a lot of you are just totally nutty as a fruitcake. Believing in all kinds of garbage. Yeah, we did come from the sun. Why? Time. Time and gravity. Time, man. So the sun was formed. It blew out stuff that became planets, as indicated by scientists, by the way. Fermions levels cool down, and the hydrogen stuff, and all of that, and the elements started to form. All those unique elements, and over great amounts of time, formed inorganic compounds, and over time, inorganic compounds which join to form life forms. And over time, these life forms were primitive, but grew in intelligence up to now. Vast variety of trees, animals, humans. This is all true, by the way. Okay, so next topic, being a realist. But crazy as a loon, too. I like my insanity, I love it. But I don't smoke weed because that brings everything too intense to me, so I don't smoke it. I take Xanax to cool off my head. But small amounts of it these days. I don't like I've always lived in a sheltered life. You know, I don't want to go drive a car. I don't want to have a credit card. I don't want to do this, do that. Just what I like doing, okay? Okay. We got that straight, right? So addressed this way. So what? You're taught by religion and God and all that that gays and trans people and other people are going against their stupid religion. Or the patriot, whatever a patriot is, something from the not Civil War, but the American Revolution. I'm a true patriot. Yeah, right. So politicians and all of those characters, unfortunately, are trying to do good, but a lot of them are totally rotten and corrupted. Which brings me on another topic. The U.S. is declining because it's being eaten up by laws, regulations, corrupt politicians, controls over everything you do. You can look it up on Wikipedia, the decline of the USA, drug-infested, people going on shooting sprees because of drugs, going berserk. That's interesting, it's flashing like that. The new empire will be China, I'm sure of it. It's going to be a number of years, and we're going to have to go through global warming and a possible nuclear issue. Normally what I say it comes true. Hopefully not a nuclear, I just hope not, but something tells me something's eating at my mind about something. Which brings me to the topic of aliens and UFOs. Come on, flying saucers. No, that's somebody started out a long time ago. There is those crazy pieces of junk. No. Although I did work with a group, Gordon Novell and his group on flying saucer technology. We almost got it done, but unfortunately some issues with engineering with my partner, Inventor 3. We could have done it, but it would have been primitive to what really is out there. I mean, what really is out there is, how can I describe it? Kind of like you sense it. I've seen it too a few times. Nothing to what others think as UFOs and aliens, the gray garbage stuff, or the silly sausage. No, it's way beyond all that nonsensical stuff, by the way. And I've sensed and felt things that came into my head and seen things that came around very briefly, but I think it's a super intelligent race that perhaps extremely advanced in their transportation. To deny an intelligent race out there in space is ridiculous, because there's more of these planets out there that have not evolved, and some have evolved beyond what we think. And I think really they're around, but you won't pick them up in cameras. You might pick some trace stuff up once in a while, or artifacts, but definitely artifacts, because 100,000 years, 200,000 years, nothing on the cosmological scale. And how many stars are there? How many planets are there? Not our solar system, it's all dead. It's kaput, finished. This Earth is quite unique. Too bad it's going to be lost to humans' overpopulation and their ignorance in trying to work with the Earth. But it is overpopulated, and they just have sex and they have babies and all that shit. I never wanted a kid, never in a million years. I don't want to get into that world. No. Daddy. No, no daddy. Nothing like that. No credit card, no car, no phone, nothing. No. I'll just be an overglorified scrap collector, which I am. So, some of you idiots out there take Donald Trump serious, huh? He's an alpha male, a psychopathic murderer. Just like Adolf Hitler and many others that drag the population around with lots of noise, and you idiots follow him. In psychology today, it's called mind of the crowd. It's like you in your ball games and crap like that, Totally mind of the crowd. Or your politicians or leaders and all that. It's like you crazy idiots go to war. Mind of the crowd. It's amazing what you humans can do to each other. You kill each other, blow each other up. Pretty sad state of affairs. Of course, I collect a lot of your weapons, which I find quite fascinating, actually. But, oh yeah, death. You just love death, don't you? And your bloody, stupid little flags. I was watching, what was it, The Unknown Soldier, the guards, and how they act out their fantasies and stomp around, and now look at the North Korean people and they're goose-stepping. I think they're totally insane. A medium race, not an advanced race, a medium race would probably exterminate the whole planet. We don't, those two-legged things getting out in space, it could be dangerous, if they're atomic bombs and discoveries and that, they could blow us up or kill us all off. Yeah, it's real. And, listen to your congressmen. Yeah, they're not wise. They're full of shit. Or your governors in all countries. They're all full of shit. Except for a few wise men. And medium wise men. But really, how corrupt is countries? They've got lawyers who are corrupt, and some rare cases, some good ones. Most of them are just money-grabbing people. It's all big PayPal in the sky is your real God. Oh, I'm guilty too. I like my PayPal, okay? I could buy more vintage stuff and other things. So this is my rant for today. I'm having fun doing it. I just don't want to be bothered with any of that crap out there. Oh, I would defend myself with an AK-47 if it came to that horrible scenario. No problem. I've done so, not with an AK-47, but physically disarmed a criminal who was trying to kill everybody. As he grabbed the police officer's gun, I grabbed the gun, put it back in the police officer's holster, and helped him. This officer handcuffed the idiot. Then went to rescue people, a lady being raped, and went after her to get her, and on, blah blah blah. Okay, this is my nature. Help people in trouble. Do whatever I can to help them. But I won't tolerate people ranting and raving like negativity and all that. I won't tolerate any negativity anymore. It's too disastrous for health and poisonous. I like treating people with high positivity, no matter how rich they are or how poor they are, and I've done so. So I'm just going on talking, aren't I, huh? So I have high sexuality, so what? We've been programmed to think it's naughty. That's just a life extender. Your religions are the ridiculous piles of paper written in Bibles, and all that garbage. First time I looked at a Bible, looked at the first page and threw the whole damn thing in the trash, and man-made, truncated, incomprehensible rubbish is what it is. I like my methylene blue and life support supplements. Yeah, YouTube's got the community guidelines. They can't show you my naked butt. Or something like that, or tits, or something. All this crap, you know. All from religious garbage. So, humans should be more wise and respectful to the humans, other humans, and that's so fucked up and screwed up. Wow. It's screwing each other, you know. It's like, I get along with everybody everywhere I go around the planet. I lived in Germany for several years, over 2 years, Japan, been in Egypt, Austria. I am Canadian in the USA, been there. What other countries? Briefly, South Korea, Kemco, England, briefly, that is. So I've been around the planet and got along with everybody just fine. Oh, hell yes. You know, Egyptians, they're cool. I hung out with them. Go out in the desert exploring stuff with them, and I always get in trouble with, stay with the group because it's much dangerous out there. So what? So I meet my fellow frontier, who cares? I don't know. It's the way it is. But I enjoyed Egypt. It was a very interesting place, and the Egyptian people are really cool. As well as Japan. Wow. That was fun, man. So yeah, just the way I am, okay? I've never been to any East, have I been to any East Bloc countries? No, I don't think so. I'd probably get along with them as well. Always respect customs of those countries wherever you go. Don't be an asshole. Know what you're doing, you might get in trouble, right? Right. There's laws, humans make laws because it's important. There's also piles and piles of ridiculous laws. They're useless and degrading. That's because, why they make laws? Because a lot of humans don't respect others and do nasty things to others, so the lawmakers have to make laws for you idiots that do stupid things. Wow. You don't harm anybody else. You don't abuse anybody else. You respect your fellow life form. You don't go around hurting them or abusing them. And that's applicable to all animals as well. Of course, you idiots out there like to go hunting. Come on. And you kill massive amounts of animals to eat the meat. Come on, this day and age, you could probably synthesize your own aminos. Although you poison yourselves with your ridiculous, god-awful hamburgers, garbage food, McDonald's garbage, all of that garbage out there, modified garbage, Monsanto and other things is just total rubbish. So, you gonna learn anything from this little lecture of mine? I don't know. You probably not. You just go on your merry way saying, "Oh, look at that nut on YouTube." Of course you will. It's your nature. You let global warming slowly take over with firestorms and with windstorms, rainstorms, cold storms. That's the way it's going to go. Yeah, it is. And you're going to be wailing for the aliens to come and rescue you. No, no, no. It's just one of those things you like to believe in. No, they're not. Nope, no way. You can delude yourself as much as you want. It's pretty sad that you people can do that. God will save us, and the aliens will save us. And somebody will come in time. Oh, yeah, that's just excuses so you can't face it. Reality. It's true. It's like you and your 9/11 garbage you pumped out. Oh, they blew the buildings up. Oh, they did this to the buildings. Oh, there's no planes. It's all fake. You know, it's just pretty sad to look at. Make a great article in Psychology Today on that. Reality, you can't face reality. That's the problem. Got to be something else. So what are you going to do? There's no aliens coming. You're going to bury your head in the ground and cry to God or some stupid thing? Oh, I'm sure you will. Oh, God, it's happening. And it will happen. Trust me. From what I've observed in the last several years, there's going to be a lot of weird stuff going on with the weather. And we have a war going on planet Earth, a number of wars, and well, it's going to be a nuclear incident, I'm sure of it. So I'll shield up. I'll put my shield up anyway. It's just the way it is, you know? It's just one of those things. The only aliens that might attend to you will be the ones that are advanced aliens that communicate telepathically or momentary visitations and you thought you saw something. Yeah, some ham radio operators have had that happen. Read that a long time ago. They're communicating with people that put out electromagnetic waves. Sure. I've encountered that, a little bit of that. So what? It's normal. Nothing special, for Christ's sakes. No, it's not. Are the advanced aliens come in light form, light beings in dreams? Definitely in dreams. Or in person somewhere, you might be doing something and this odd thing appears. I've seen it myself. With witnesses. Lama Lee and Corinne in Woodland School. I had Lama Lee write up her report. Well, all three of us couldn't be hallucinating, right? Light beings, which most likely they are, and telepathic communications, which most likely they're doing. You don't abuse psychic power ever, and it does exist. Parapsychology does exist. You never abuse it or it won't work, for it backfire on you, by the way. It will. You never abuse it, never boast about it, never brag about it. Just be natural, float through the whole system of etheric or 0-point energy, or whatever you want to call it. Because it does exist. But never say, oh, guess what? I saw an alien, or do that. Doesn't work. You just act as if it's normal. I've done that. Oh, well, someone doesn't want to talk to me, okay. Doesn't matter. Go back to what I was doing. I'm seeing one floating along the wall in Gold Beach. Briefly, I didn't do anything. I was doing something else. It's interesting. Oh well. To me, it's all natural, these things. So I get information in dreams for building stuff and doing stuff. I do. In dreams, I go where no man's gone before. Literally, people I never seen before. Cities and everything, all in color and so real. It's solid as a tabletop. I'm sure you do too, some of you good folks. So, how long have we been chatting for on this whole thing here? Me and my little hot lips. 25 minutes. That's okay, isn't it? Yeah, like my methylene blue and about 100, over 100 different vitamins, minerals, supplements, enzymes. Yeah, we're all programmed to think that age, let's see, age. Oh, he's 70 or 60 or 80 or 90. Well, let's see, he should have a wheelchair and he should play bingo. Or dress this way or look that way. No, I don't think so. Nah. No. I like my methylene blue lips. Lipstick. So I just took my supplements. And at the end I take methylene blue. Not that much. A little bit. Look up methylene blue on Wikipedia or Healthline. Oh, do see your healthcare provider. This is more of the control stuff that's going on. You're not allowed to do your own thing. You've got to talk to your lawyer or your healthcare professional. That's another part of the decline of everything too. Things are declining. You'll see it. Don't believe me, you'll see what happens. What'll happen to Canada? It'll turn into a communist state. Basically, it is already getting there. But who cares? It doesn't matter. It does not matter at all. Things are always in transition. There's always change. This is part of the whole universal cycle of things. So what is the outcome for Earth? If it goes the way I think it's going to go, it's going to be pretty weird. Because nothing you can do can reverse this amount of damage. You can find free energy, but oh no, you just don't want to be bothered with looking for this kind of energy or even manufacturing. So I encountered and my clients encountered. Just let it go on. Build your electric cars, which actually will create a bigger disaster than hydrocarbons as you mine the metals and junk, dispose of the batteries. It'll just keep on going and going until Earth's environment collapses with great heat and great cold. So when you get sort of prepared, I wouldn't invest in land because that could be turned into cinder or totally washed away. I suggest you simply get metals that scrap. The richest people are simply the scrap dealers. Because always metals are in demand and other things in that industry. Plastics, never mind that one. So, it's the way it's going to go. This is a good Star Trek episode about that next generation. Jean-Luc Picard lost consciousness and went to a planet for decades, grew up to be an old man and played a flute. The global warming. Gene Roddenberry was indeed a gifted individual beyond many other people. He saw the future. He made TV shows to show the future. What a brilliant genius he was. I was always inspired by Gene Roddenberry and his TV shows. I'm a hardcore Trekkie. I really believe in Star Trek, and I'd love to see that come true, but I don't think it's going to come true. You got a war with, actually, with Russia and Ukraine, and which they are kind of like barbarians in a way too. So they're fat, stupid looking, and they love killing things. Not all Russians, but a good portion of them. Well, look back in World War II, you know, and check those fat, garbage-talking people out. But no, Russians are bad. Just, you know, it's just, every race has got evil in it, so. Oh, what a long rant I'm having today. So the great people, kind of leaders in the world, are the discoverers and scientists, really. Plus futurists that can see things like how to build a bridge, not with iron, but with steel. And that creates industry and people love working together and creating stuff, as evident on the planet, for Pete's sake. It's a good thing. Very good thing. And all that stuff that people built. It's amazing. It's over there. Just look on eBay and look at all the stuff people built, and I score some things once in a while. Most unusual things. I search for unknown object, unknown metal, unknown machine tool, unknown radio part, and I find things. I don't know what they are. I buy them. You pile up in the collection. I try and understand it. It's really cool. A lot of stuff left over from war production winds up in the garage somewhere at an estate sale or some stupid thing. Well, I don't know what it is, so they put it on eBay. What an amazing amount of stuff that people have made and created. His old grandpa dies or daddy dies, son gets it. Oh, gee, I don't know what it is. I put it on eBay. I got many examples of that. I try and write the sellers any history on it. Oh yeah, somebody had this for died a long time ago or something like that. And so everything you see here has got a lifeline, a timeline to it. If every one of those things go back in history, you see a lot of different timelines, like Sir Albert Einstein explained a long time ago, which I read about when I was a kid, about timelines, hundreds of millions, trillions, and quadrillions of timelines, all kind of in a spiral around the galaxy, which is like a big inner tube. And the speed of light is straight as an arrow going around. 82 billion years old. And then the timelines are slower. They go in circles. So the light goes like that. And the timeline's going all these circles around the inner tube, which is actually the universe. I thought of Sir Albert was really cool. It was my dad's encyclopedia had it all written out. I was just a kid. I wrote out all the diagrams and then let it go. Wandered off into collecting chemistry and guns and machinery and radios and but all those things teach me stuff. I do believe the DESY, that everything is subatomic particles, by the way. And there's chronons, gravitons, gluons, chronons. I believe it's quite true. There is antimatter. Los Alamos expressed interest in it because it creates anti-gravity. So that indicates that there's anti-gravitons. 1985 on my SBIR program I was on for decades. Yeah, oh yeah. They put me on that. It was Richard Sparks and others. Only Thomas Bearden too, another genius, but a lot of people have died. Oh, what else can I talk about? Being a realist. You know, I get these people coming up to me, oh, I'm being targeted. Oh dear, I'm thinking, oh no, not one of those. It's a self delusion. What else? What else is it? A lawyer lady I know, Karen Dobson, got to me down in Oregon. She was a guest at my place in 1996. Wow. Hiding from the targeting people. After a while, I got nauseated by all these people talking about being targeted. Another psychosis, really, what it really is. Anyway, I can't stand people like that. I have to leave right away. I said, no, I got an emergency. That's what I told her. I didn't. I told her I have an emergency. I'm just here to pick up something real quick. And I just left. I did that a number of times. I can't handle it. It makes me want to throw up. Because I met all these characters in Riverview. People have thought they were Jesus, thought they were aliens. I mean, you're talking about people that were lawyers, judges, doctors. Crease Clinic, A4 Ward, and then Westlawn Ward. That's real. People thought they were all this and that. You know, I met Jesus Christ. I'm Jesus, by the way. Oh, pleasure. All I'm going to do is just let them believe it, you know. It doesn't matter. In the long run, it's all nonsense and all garbage. I said, oh, real pleasure meeting you. Tell me more. And that's really what I do, too. Then you get into the real people that are really suffering hard, and that's manic depressive psychosis. Some of those people get really depressed and kill themselves. In Riverview, and it was Joe Sabot who knocked himself off because he didn't take his lithium carbonate. Then the judge in the Crease Clinic library hung himself. I found the body looking through the window and then told the staff, but anyway, long story. Harold Hood, who cut himself all up in Hillside Unit. Blood all over the place. Let's see, what else can I tell you? I just helped the staff clean up the blood. That's what I did do. I feel sad for them, and I try and express and get them some revenge by listening in on the conversation. They're trying to hide the fact that Joe Sabot didn't take his medication and all this stuff. Oh, don't say this. And I say, oh, mental notes. Tell the Constable Brookbank, RCMP, exactly what happened. So I do that. And some of the times they try to threaten me. I said, oh, I don't know. I'm just taking these medications. Makes you kind of see things that are not, act stupid at the right time. Then tell the constable what happened. I do that quite a bit too. Be invisible. Right. And I can do invisibility. I can be invisible with people all around me. During the mass murder, psychopathic killer, what's his name? Piggy's Palace. Everybody liked going to Piggy's Palace to have piggy meat. I never went there. But everybody knew, what's his name? He killed 70 people or something like that. He dug up the entire farm, the RCMP did. But anyway, I knew people that knew him. My webmaster, for one, Adrian Elliott Stone, claims to have known. I just remember the name. Ruby Ridge. Ruby something. He had a truck full of stuff. Oh. Come on, John. I almost got the name. Called brain fart. But yeah, that was something I think I posted a long time ago about that issue. 2007 was a trial for him, the psychopathic killer in Vancouver. Biggie's Palace. But anyway, sitting in Wesley Baker's store, Colleen knew the psychopath, as well as Wesley Baker knew the psychopath. Sitting on ammo cans, I often go there talking to Wesley or Colleen and looking through their stuff looking for treasures. I'll just walk down the hill and sit there for all day long and go up the hill again. Or go to the warships and do my work on the warships. But anyway, so sitting there and the RCMP come in and interview Colleen over Piggy's Palace and talking away, and I'm looking at them and they don't even look at me, and I'm thinking, shouldn't this be a private conversation? I should be going, I think. I went on and on and on. I just sat there and they went out the door, and so I turned invisible. I've done that a lot, actually. So iPad shouldn't go off because I got plugged into the electrical power. For some reason, it likes to go off. Yes, I do notice people stare at me once in a while on the street. But I instantly think, oh, it's just their problem. They've been brought up in a certain way. Programmed. Got to be kind to everybody, you know? I wonder how long this is going to last, this video. That's what you're thinking. Oh, God, where's John going to do his levitation someday? Or the free energy stuff, is John going to do that, and do this? Is John going to strip naked and do that, do this? Well, I get requests to do naked videos, but I can. Or show my legs off or my face. I get a lot of requests for that. I could care less. It's just sexuality. That's, ooh, look at that, 22 minutes. Yeah, I can show my legs, cross my legs, sure. As I said, I love SEX. All kinds. Sorry, I live in a programmed world of humans. It's pretty severe, but oh well. Make sure you take your medication, doctor. I think I like my new look with methyl and blue. I have to do videos after I take my supplements, I guess. I should try red lipstick and eye makeup and see how I look, huh? And I can see the man there saying, oh my God, what a person. The government got him. You know, it's just one of those alpha males with big penis, fat belly, and drinking his beer with his god-awful rifle in his truck attitude people, you know, big fat slobs that run around. But they're human beings too. You gotta deal with them. They're full of fat and mucus and shit. Eating all the garbage food forever, and Baba Joe, and all the unique, crazy people that make up the planet, you know. Or you got the idiots in the Middle East, ISIS is it, and a bunch of other lunatics. Would never allow me to walk around a country like this. Of course, I wouldn't do it. I know and respect their laws and regulations, so I don't. Same in social gatherings and talking to people, I don't. I'll dress like this, but not too dramatic, is it? Blue jeans and my little red shirt that says Artificial Reef Society of British Columbia. Ha ha! Yes, I do my own dentistry. I use Marine Tech. You know how to do that because you go see your dentist. Dentist! Sometimes I have to, but For now, I do my own dental work as well as taking care of issues with syringes loaded with iodine and there's good stuff. And I love antibiotics once in a long time to clean out all the dirty old bacteria. I take probiotics, by the way. And remember, the people in Ukraine next to the nuclear reactor took probiotics and could handle radioactive material. Quite interesting. Those bits and pieces of good information out there. I'm not kidding. Yes. You gotta search for it. Sometimes it comes to you by accident. So, you're gonna say, how's my hangers doing today, huh? Good. I welcome that conversation. They'll freak out you God-fearing lunatics. Actually, I would list religion as a mental disorder. Delusions of grandeur and savior and all delusional, incomprehensible trash. Whereas you should be concentrating on your fellow humans, helping them, finding solutions for the homeless and for drug people, for cancer people. Yeah, and for even poor old criminals killing each other all over the place, shooting spree people. Taking the firearms isn't going to work. That is just something that the government people want you to believe so they can be elected to do it and not do it. It's all, again, programming. You need to change the whole foundation of stuff going on. Number one, get healthy. Number two, stay away from as much pharmaceutical junk as you can. Eat good food. There's only 14% of people in North America healthy. Otherwise, if you notice, carefully look at people on the internet or outside, notice how many are bloated. Like they're not, they're, I don't know, fat. Just look at them and like they don't look like even humans anymore. Remember the good old days when humans were looking like humans? And now they're all over, like somebody blew up all their cells. Kind of unrecognizable, common people, fat and heavy, wearing their short pants, bulging out veins, and full of sugar and garbage, thrombosis and heart attacks. And dying rate of humans is really high. Because they don't look after themselves. They eat McDonald's and all the other trash. And what do they do? Sit around watching the TV set and ball games. Oh, what the fuck's a ball game? A bunch of idiots running around kicking around ball. I can understand EVO. The little doggy likes playing with balls. With humans? They make an empire out of it. Or hockey. What is it? Again, mind of the crowd. Study psychology today. Or psychology and you'll find out a lot of answers to things. To me, I listen to it coming maybe on a radio band. To me, it's alien, very alien to me. A form of mental illness. Or cheerleaders, a form of insanity. So all it takes is an alpha male like Donald Trump or the other asshole Biden to make a lot of noise and you guys start following him. Kiss his ass and think he's the savior, but it's not true. He's a man with a mouth broadcasting to a bunch of people, broadcasting what he says to your ears and visual or ears. And you, oh, I got to vote for him. I'm going to do everything he said. You know, he says, Oh yeah, now you believe immigrants are dangerous and shouldn't be allowed in. Oh, how stupid. I mean, the whole damn country's made up of immigrants, North America. You idiots took over a long time ago where the Native Americans had the land all over the place. So you're a bunch of hypocrites, and you stupid asshole, fat pig, builds a wall, wasted all that money on a metal wall. Jeez, talk about sick. I'm kind of scared living on this planet, by the way, with you guys running around with your delusions. It's pretty scary shit. Come on. Gotta be careful, my little self. Gotta be careful what I do and say. I'm gonna get blamed or I'm gonna get hit over the head with something. I got chastised by a friend of mine who blew his cork. I don't know, a little while ago, blew his cork and his mental illness come pouring out all over the place. I knew he was going to blow up. Even caused himself a issue, a stroke. So the human mind is very powerful. It can cause all kinds of mischievous activities, negative, but it also can create all kinds of positive things if you allow yourself to go for it. But you don't. You got to go to church or play bingo or try out Viagra or some other stupid shit. Pray with the Bible, go to church. I have nothing against any of you doing any of these things. It's your right to believe whatever you want to believe. I'm just making from my point of view being broadcast today. But reality has a very unique way coming back on you. Reality can hit you pretty damn hard. What is real and what is fake? Twin Tower is a good example of what's real and what's fake. It's a form of choice. I should have been a psychiatrist, I think. But I'm just a little Johnny Cupcake, just a little fart fooling around. I like talking to animals. They make a lot more sense than most humans, but ravens talk to me all day long. EVO, little dogs and animals talk to me. Anyway, so where's Bubba Joe, his big fat slob in his pickup truck going around? Something like a dinosaur. Or, I'm a patriot. That's good news, isn't it? These kind of things make me totally sick. I try and ignore it. It makes me... Ugh. It's good to be, instead of patriotic, I'm a kind person. Understanding person. But no, it's got to be, I'm a patriot. What does Canadians say it is? They say the same damn thing or some stupid thing. I'm a Canadian. Or I'm a Russian. I'm a German. All that is a small earth with a bunch of tribes with fences around the tribes. Call them countries, a bunch of lawmakers making money. And wow. So I gone on another dimension today, didn't I? And how long have I been chatting now? Number one. You're cutie patootie, so I got my own. I'm 54 minutes. That's pretty good for a video. If you can tolerate it, I could care less if you do or not. Doesn't bother me any. I just say it and see if YouTube accepts it. If they don't, they delete it. So what? I could care less. An hour without smoking or going out in the sun and watering myself? That's pretty good news. So, who will bring the light to around the planet? I don't know if there's going to be time for that, but there'll be scientists and people with wisdom, kind people, bright people, loving people. Will try and most likely survive all the dinosaurs. Like, all dinosaurs will die off. All the Bubba Joes and all those characters and dinosaurs and all countries will die off. Smart ones will survive, I guess. I don't know. I never thought I'd ever see the day where I'd be talking like this. I know the 60s were, think, are we going to make it? Because they're going to be nuked by the Russians? No, it's getting so real, like global warming and verge of World War III. If Ukraine loses, which it might, then they will attack Poland, I'm told. That who knows? Things change fast sometimes. It will be a new virus manufactured by humans and broadcast by people that want to make money through the pharmaceutical industries, probably. To build your immune system, you got to eat natural, take supplements, and be smart. The more garbage food you eat, the more all those cells mutate. You know, over time, you turn into a big, overblown, fat, bloated-looking person. Can't tell your age, you know. Even kids are fat and bloated. You can't tell their age anymore. Skinheads. It's pretty sad and scary, too. You see how kids, even in their teens, look old, worn out, burned out, and they are. You want to look up Sexual Healing by Dr. Walker. You'll see why that's all mentioned in that book. Because other scientists have written books on health and that, so look it up. Dirk Pearson, Sandy Shaw, Life Extension, A Practical Scientific Approach. Plus a number of others. But anyway, I should go and have a cigarette because I like smoking. So what? You're led to believe that smoking creates all these diseases. Well, I don't know. Personally, I think it's bullshit. I think you've got diseases in you already. You're dying from your many other things. Let's go see your healthcare professional. I'm your healthcare professional. I'm recommending for you to have wild, hot sex every day, to eat lots of vitamins and play. Kiss animals, talk to animals, throw your cell phone out the window, dump your car, burn your house down. Well, you don't have to do that, but just ending this ridiculous, long, boring video from yours truly, the little kumquat from Canada. I like a good spanking. Anybody out there want to spank me? See, I got my own neurosis. Well, I do. So I'm not perfect either. I got my own neurosis and sexual fantasies. And thoughts. Whether any of this makes any sense to you or not, I don't know, but I'm going to go and have a smoke. Kissy, kissy, koosy, koos, koos. Oh, John, you're such a drama queen, aren't you, love? Yeah, I think I'll go talk to EVO and the Raven for a while. They make more sense to me than most humans. I still want to get rid of these bags under my eyes. I'm going to cut them out somehow, figure it out. Go see your healthcare professional before you do that. Or talk to your liar. All this wishy-washy fucking shit. It's, you know, all this regulated control freak stuff. You're not allowed to think for yourself anymore. Lord help us. And that was what they used to say a long time ago. Now it's aliens help us. Come, oh, what's his name? Wazzy Woozle from far away is coming in, or he's being reincarnated, or he comes through this person. That bunch of manufactured, incomprehensible, gibberish, nonsensical fantasies that humans put together in their own head to think they're a little god or something, you know. I haven't got time for those kind of people anymore. I used to listen to them for a bit. Like, oh, I'm coming. Somebody's wow-oom's coming through me. Who was it? Ramsa? Yeah, JC Knight, neighbor. I met their group. Oh, that was fun time. They did an article on me in their Ramsa magazine. That was years ago. Lovely lady, but just full of delusion. I wonder if she's still alive. But there's many people like that around the world. They have a little following, you know. So who comes to me? Oh, I know. It's Uhu the Raven comes to me and goes wah wah wah, and I go wah 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 back, and I still don't know what he's saying though. I gotta enlighten myself so I can understand what Mr. Raven is saying to me, but I got an idea what he's talking about. He likes company. He likes to do this thing, and there's 20 of them, by the way. So I got 20 little people, and Raven figure out how many years has it been now? Several years. But they're trying to figure me out too. So they think I'm a crazy lunatic waddling around with a hose in the hot weather. Look at that big thing sitting down there in the chair with the garden hose. He sends out food. He gives us water. He is an interesting thing, whatever it is. On that note, I'm going to go and have a smock.